Hi, folks. Well, I'm not recording. Well, I'm recording this one, as you can see, but I still haven't got my laptop sorted with the Windows Movie Maker, the old one. I know there's a new one. Excuse me. But the old one is still available, provided you know the formula to do all the intermediate pressing of buttons on the File Explorer. Then eventually you come to where you can actually download that video. But I'm not very savvy with all these things, and my daughter's gone away. It's easy for the young people. She deals in internet. But I've got an engineer coming around tonight. He used to have a shop, computer shop near here, but I don't think he could make enough money to keep the shop going and paying the expensive business rates. So he works part-time from home, and he goes around his car. He's very good. He knows exactly what he's doing, and he's going to have a look at my Windows 11, see what he can make of it, and talk me through it like my daughter did, until I can actually cotton onto it. I've got she prepared. She took photographs on her phone of all the procedure, where to go next, but once I got past page 3, it's all very straightforward, but it's not straightforward for me at my age, and I'm sure that a lot of you will sympathise with me. Anyway, I'm going to have another go at abstraction. That's the wobbly there. Right, okay, we'll pull that down. My painting board is warped, so I have to do things with it. Right, okay, so let's dip in with the linseed oil. We need quite a bit of linseed oil. I have got another litre of it ready to go. Right, that'll do. Now, as far as I know, linseed oil is 100% pure cold pressed. It's got synonymous flaxseed oil, raw linseed oil. Anyway, there it is in this bottle, and I don't believe it's inedible, but I wouldn't eat it. I wouldn't try it. Anyway, big brush. We've got white, ultramarine, vermilion. My favourite colour, burnt sienna. Burnt sienna. Payne's grey, which I love, and I'll put my nose now. Cadmium yellow pale, and yellow ochre. The paints have been, some of these paints have been on palette for a few days, so I haven't done much last week because there's no point, other than downloading the photograph to Facebook. Right, okay, so a good, nice bit of this, a bit of that. Let's go. I want to get that all over there, over the tape. Now, I'm doing this on oil paper. The oil will soak in, that's a good thing. It's A3. There's a membrane on the back of the paper. Try that. No, I've got some idea for what I'm going to do with this, but you'll have to wait and see. This is an A3 sheet, But the idea here is to get as much paint on the canvas or on the board. So it'll take more paint. You soon get out of the habit of painting when you come up against Windows 11 and no discernible Windows Movie Maker. There is a Clipchamp, they call it. There is a replacement for YouTube, no, for Windows Movie Maker. But if Windows Movie Maker's there, I can get it. I will, because it was always a good editor. Although I didn't do much editing on it, I just used it for downloads, for which it was very good. This nice orange. Right, we've got a good covering there. And we can start abstracting. I used to love watching Sean Bailey, Sean Bailey. He was an Irish painter, but he lived in America most of his life. Part of his boyhood was in London. Sean Scully, that's his name. Sean Scully. And he reduced his artwork into just slabs, but it was good, and you couldn't copy it and pass it off because he did it first. Now what are we going to make of this? Goes on at burnt sienna. Dark down here. You can hear the tooth on the paper, but it's a lovely, lovely stuff. Oh, the paint's going there. I haven't cleaned the brush yet. Oh, I love linseed oil. Just flows. I should do this until I'm happy with it. Oh, yeah. Stuck. Got a bit of toweling here. Right. Bit of lighter colour now in this middle. I've got nothing in mind really. I'm just doing this until I find my way with it. Flow. Sort of a varnish brush, this one. Very thin, flat. Soften. I don't think the shape of the A3 paper is very good. Well, not in the portrait style. It's all blending. You can see, well, I can see the grain on this paper, obviously in the press, in the rotary cylinder, or however they produce these lovely surfaces. I bought 6 or 7 of these. I did, I haven't got 7 left. Blending. You can get ideas for any painting. I mean, look at, we're lucky we've got one BBC programme that's really good. It's the Antiques Roadshow. It's one all over the world, isn't it? That format. and we watched it last night. It comes on Sunday evenings, and it's just lovely to. I think they make them last year in the summer, and then they show them during the winter, which is very nice. And I think in America they're largely indoors. But it's a lovely programme. Some of the presenters have been on the roadshow for many years. I've got nothing valuable other than an original mahjong in a box and inlaid with bone. I don't think it's ivory. It was my aunt's, but his husband died in the war, but he was a Marine. He was on a boat, ship, coming out of Alexandria on convoy duty. And there were 156 Marines on the ship, the Arethusa, and got hit by an Italian plane torpedo, and it hit the magazine right where all the Marines were quartered, and they all died. But the ship carried on fighting and so on. It's tragic. My aunt never married again. But she left the mahjong to me because she knew I appreciated it. We did play. We got a friend that plays it regularly. She loves it, but we played bridge. Well, we used to play bridge with her. Had a lot of fun. I'm doing a lot of talking because I'm not painting. I don't know what I'm painting. Trying to get some sort of glaze. It's a bit slabby, isn't it? The shape of the paper is not really conducive to this one. But I haven't got many memory cards that have got anything on for tonight, so that we can test whether it's a recording or not. Well, we'll know if it is. No, you see it, no, you don't. Some shapes in there. Now, some of those SD cards have got, or had, my efforts with the acrylic golden tubes. And it's very, very strong. It overwhelms the other colours. Oh, who's that? Excuse me. I've got a very good friend who But was a professional flamenco guitarist. He's really good. But when the pandemic took hold, his venues closed where he was playing, and so he sort of more or less gave up. But he's a very good illustrator. And that was what he did for one of his jobs. He's really good. He can paint photographically. I can't. But he wants to paint like me. Rough. That's all vertical, is it? I don't know where this came from. So let this dry really. Bit slabby, isn't it? But painting's a painting. Someone will like it. Someone might try and have a go. Freeing up. That's what it is, freeing up. Painting doesn't have to be trees and skies and birds and vistas. It can be like Vincent. The incredible Vincent. He was before his time, I think. Cute. Lovely brush. The paper's gripping the paint now. That's good. Abstracts don't have to mean anything. The viewer decides. That creates a play called Art, which with three friends, and one had an art dealer, and he paid £200,000 or dollars for a blank canvas, 4 foot square, and he was raving about it. can't you see it? Can't you see what it is? Of course not. With a blank piece of canvas, but he. Well, that's how silly the difference between abstraction and reality is always going to be a tension. I only have one brush to clean. Untitled. Could be a lighthouse. Could be a column. Could be anything. Just get that blended there nicely. Not quite vertical. Not that it matters, it's just a thing. Call it thing. So don't be afraid to try these things, even if it's just once. Try to see how difficult it is to break away from that habit. Look at some dark bluish. Well, that was unexpected. The green. Picture is glazy. So the blending, the colours hopefully will show through. It's easy to do straight lines, and I was going to do a stream, and just put the light in the middle and come down, still be abstract, but the shape of this is not conducive. to it, so I thought that's why I'm doing this. Just subtly blend. Change the colour there. Well, my computer guy turns up 7:30 tonight. He forgot all about me on Saturday, but he's supposed to come. I forgot to waylaid on another job, and then forgot to phone me. Not good. That's quite nice. Just the light is catching the little grooves in the paint. Oh. Take that off a bit. We're just trying to lighten the top. Bit yellow. Give that a top. There'll be a bike ride this week along the River Wandle because of weather forecast for tomorrow is quite nasty. Since we're getting old, we don't like to go out when it's really cold and the wind's blowing. Reflection. I've sold worse abstracts than this. There was a gallery that we used to use in London Bridge, in Hayes Galleria. used to sell lots of our paintings, but alas, he sold out to some brothers and who ruined it. And I've still got some of my paintings. I would take abstracts up. They'd probably take about an hour or so to paint, and I used a lot of texture paste in those days. And I don't know about chroma colour. That's quite near me. I don't know if still about, but I think they made paints that were so good that they were used in Disney cartoons, and they had, it was quite expensive, but litres of texture paste, and it would dry very quickly. Put it on, wait for it to dry, or give it a dry with a heat gun, or even hair dry, and go over the high spots of the texture paste, and then you can do all sorts of shapes and make them off the board, and they were very attractive. And what I used to do when it was dry, I tried it with a heat gun. I then put a wash of oil paint over the acrylic paint, dried that off. Well, I used to use tissues to take some out and blended it that way, and they sort of really look nice. There was nothing in my head. Well, I've got nothing in my head in a moment. But he got me £350 a time, and this is 20 years ago. But it didn't last for long. He probably sold about four abstracts, which was very nice considering how expensive art material is. Let's just bring that over there. I'm going to leave that. I think that's done quite enough now. So dismantle everything. Put the paints, my little palette here, in the Stay Wet palette. Keeps it moist until at least tomorrow. Put the lid on, and I'll go put a frame and mount around it. And then I'll photograph it, and if I think it's any good, I'll stick it on Facebook. But you don't make any money from Facebook. The money's on YouTube and Patreon. That's it. Right, let's see what this is all about. Let's get that out of the way. I'll give the brush a good clean in a minute. What do I want mount? Let's clip it. Oh, can't clip that. Well, there it is. I hope some of you like it, when you get around to seeing it. I did a flower painting on Saturday, I think, or Friday. I'm really pleased with it. I didn't make a good job of the glass bowl, but it was mostly covered by drooping heads of flowers. But if you haven't seen it, that's on Facebook too. Right, well there we are. There's a bit of an abstract for today. I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.